Jay, this was the best outing of Randy Abshier's career. What led to this performance that we saw from him tonight?
Randy had a very good fall. I mean, he actually was probably the team leader in ERA. The 3 weeks leading up to the season, he performed exceptionally well. He had a rough first outing against Ball State, but then responded the next day with a really good outing as well. I think he's been good. I just think the way some other guys have been pitching, it's been hard to find the right opportunities. A little bit has to do with some of the lineups that we faced. But to his credit, he has continued to work at a high level. He's matured at a high level, and really pleased with that performance tonight. I mean, I can't tell you how big that was for our team, our pitching staff, and hopefully a sign of really good things to come out of him, because we could use another left-hander out of the bullpen at this point to be effective. And he certainly has the talent to do it. So to match that up with that kind of performance tonight was awesome.
A bad performance from the team with runners on base after 1 for 12 on the last game with runners scoring position. I believe you guys were 7 for 20 this game, and in the 5th inning, after the first 2 guys got out, you guys put on 5 straight runners on base. What did you see from the team this game, particularly with runners on base and in scoring position?
I think we were just ourselves. I think the other night was an anomaly. I mean, because in that 1 for 12, there were some balls hit hard. I mentioned the other day that Drew Swift at shortstop probably saved, at least 2 to 3 runs with making good plays. ASU pitchers made some pitches on Saturday night. Tonight, I thought we were just in character. I thought we managed the zone extremely well. I thought we stayed within ourselves really well. I really liked how we played tonight. We had a clear view of what we wanted to do tonight in all phases of the game, and we executed that. It was a great baseball performance by our team.
I believe you guys are right behind Cal in the standings, and you guys get to face them this upcoming weekend. What would it mean to take another series win against them coming up this weekend?
They're a good team. They're a very complete team. We played a non-conference opponent that has played a lot of teams in the Pac-12, and that coach mentioned they thought Cal was the best team of all of those teams. I didn't ask him after our game if he changed his opinion, but they're going to be well coached. Mike New was a great pitcher in his own right as a player, and really has those guys throwing strikes and competing in the zone. They have a really good lineup. I think their talent is maybe a little better than maybe their numbers offensively. They're coming off 2 Pac-12 series wins as well. So we can't wait for the competition this weekend. This is going to be a great weekend of baseball here with 2 really good teams competing at a high level.
I know you guys have had weekday games earlier in the season, but did tonight maybe give you some insight to how you could approach these Tuesday games moving forward?
Yeah, Matt, that's a good question. This was the first true Tuesday, if I'm right on that. And then I know we have several coming up through the back half of the schedule. I was a little bit, we were kind of going back and forth on how we wanted to set up the pitching, and we didn't really plan to extend Randy the way that we did, but he kept giving us reason to by throwing strikes and recording outs and pitching with great tempo. And it was interesting as he was doing that, the momentum of the game completely shifted into our dugout, and we started to take quality at bats. I think when I look at games like this, it's very tricky because we want to win all of them. This was a really important game to win tonight for a lot of reasons. So we weren't going to leave any bullets in the tank. I mean, we were going to go for it. At the same time, you want to have a full complement of pitchers ready to roll when a really good team comes in here this weekend for a conference series. So it definitely does. What I would say is, we do take it one game at a time. We did have all hands on deck. The way we played offense certainly helped us not have to use everybody. And hopefully it allows the bullpen, really a full week's rest of some of those key guys to be at their best and be sharp this weekend, because they're going to need to be.
Do you think the guys were fired up by having Ari McDonald throw the first pitch? And were you surprised to see that she was a right-hander?
I really wanted her to come do that tonight. I didn't know if it was going to logistically be possible. I've been so impressed with her as a competitor, as a person. I literally don't know if I've ever seen one player, change the fortune of a program. And what I mean by that is she's obviously a great talent, but positively influence everybody else around her. And so I thought that was the coolest thing in the world that she was here tonight. I was surprised she was a righty for sure. Not surprised that nice athletic looking delivery and fired one in there good to Dante.
Obviously, it's still a small sample size, but you're hitting better right now than you ever did when you were in junior college. What are some of the things that you've been working on with Coach Johnson and Coach Wanaka to improve at the plate?
Yeah, the main focus for me has been just seeing the ball. It sounds pretty simple, but just locking in and making sure to see the ball, and if I can see it, then I'll be able to put a good swing on the ball. Other than that, yeah, that's basically the main focus for me. Just when I'm able to see the ball and react to the pitches, that's when I'm going good.
Sure. You had a reputation as a defensive specialist, and that was your primary role before the last couple of weeks or so when some injuries led to you being in the lineup. How did you sort of mentally and physically prepare for that opportunity?
I've been in that situation at junior college to start off my career there too, so I've had experience with that. So just staying ready and helping the team whenever I get in as best I can.
Randy, statistically, that was the best performance of your Arizona career. What was working for you out there?
Honestly, it was just it was everything. I felt good from the bullpen to the mound. Coach Yeski's really, preaching just breathing and executing pitches, visualizing the pitches throughout the bullpen, and just take it into the game. It's you practice, and then the game is where you get a show off. So it was just a lot of preparation. I was very focused on the mound. It felt good, and just executed pitches where they were called.
Sure. How important was it for the team to win this game tonight to secure, the quote unquote series victory, 3 out of 4 against ASU?
Yeah, it felt good. It felt good. Everybody was real riled up. We were kind of quiet in the first couple innings, but we knew what we were going to do. We knew that it took one little crack and we were going to go. So we're a great team. We're working hard. We're ready for the next opponent. This weekend, this series win was good for us. We're ready to roll.
What does it do for your guys' confidence when you're able to kind of stack some series like you guys have been able to do the last few weeks?
Oh, it's been good. It's a good confidence booster. I feel like everybody's coming kind of for our backs. I feel like there's a big target on our back. I feel like we're kind of like the rebels of the Pac-12 right now. Not many people like us. Not many people like to face us, and it's good to have that ego and that confidence, especially after a big win against ASU. And we're going to keep rolling through people, and we're going to keep winning games.